Self-esteem and confidence. Two words that sound simple but feel impossible to master. Why? Because most advice out there is like a broken GPS. It's vague, confusing, and leads you in circles. You've probably heard it before. Just be confident, or love yourself. Great, but how do you do that when your inner critic is running a full-time roast session in your head? And then there's the hustle culture crew telling you that confidence comes from success. Oh, right, because once you get that promotion, lose weight, or buy something you can't afford, you'll magically feel better about yourself. Except, you won't. External wins are like cheap cologne. They cover the smell for a bit, but the stench of self-doubt always creeps back in. Do you feel like you've tried everything to feel confident, but nothing sticks? That's because everything you've been told about confidence is wrong. You've been chasing it from the outside, and it's never going to work that way. Real confidence, it's always built from the inside out. And if that sounds cringy, stick with me. It's going to make sense by the end of this. Most people are stuck here because they're looking for confidence in all the wrong places. They think it comes from accomplishments, approval, or attention. You know the drill. Get the promotion, buy the car, post the selfie, wait for the likes to roll in. But what happens when the promotion doesn't come, or when the likes aren't enough, or when someone else gets more attention than you? Suddenly, all that confidence you thought you had disappears. This happens because external validation is like sand. It shifts, it crumbles, it doesn't hold. If your self-worth depends on other people or achievements, it's always going to feel shaky. That's why no matter how much you accomplish, it will never feel like enough. And here's the harsh truth that confidence doesn't come from the outside. It always comes from inside. And until you figure that out, you'll always be stuck in the same cycle. Let's be honest that building confidence sounds easy on paper. You just have to love yourself, right? But in reality, it feels impossible. Every time you try to lift yourself up, that little voice in your head knocks you back down. You're not good enough. Why even bother? They're better than you, so what's the point? It's exhausting, and the worst part is that you start to believe in it. You convince yourself that you're broken, that there's something wrong with you because you can't seem to get it together. But let me tell you something. That voice in your head, it's not the truth. It's fear. It's doubt. It's years of conditioning. Much like any old habit, it's something you can leave behind and outgrow. Let's get something straight. Confidence isn't about being loud or fearless or perfect. It's not about walking into a room and commanding attention. That's just performance. Real confidence is quiet. It's steady. It's knowing who you are and being okay with it, even when life isn't perfect. It's not about pretending that you don't have any flaws. It's about not letting those flaws define you. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and actually liked the person staring back at you? Not the outfit, not the hair, but the person. Hard to remember, isn't it? That's because nobody ever teaches us how to like ourselves. They teach us algebra, they teach us history, but when it comes to self-worth, crickets. So how do we do it? Building real, lasting confidence isn't about waiting for some magical moment. It's about doing the work. What actually works is to start small with realistic affirmations. Forget cheesy phrases like, "I'm unstoppable." Nobody believes that. Instead, focus on affirmations that feel real. Say things like, "I can handle it," or "I deserve to treat myself with kindness." Write them down, say them out loud, repeat them daily even when it feels awkward. Over time, these small reminders will start to shift the way you see yourself. Set manageable goals. Confidence grows when you prove to yourself that you can follow through. Start with goals that are small and manageable. Don't try to run a marathon if you've never jogged a mile. Start with a 10-minute walk. If you're trying to be more productive, commit to finishing one task today. Not 10, just one. Every time you achieve a goal, no matter how small, you're sending a message to yourself. I can do this. Challenge negative thoughts. When that voice in your head starts up, don't just sit there and take it. Challenge it. When it says you're not good enough, just ask yourself, is that true? Or is that just fear talking? Challenge those negative thoughts by writing them down, and then counter them with powerful reasons proving they're simply not true. This simple exercise is incredibly powerful. It takes the sting out of those self-critical thoughts and reminds you that they're not facts. And never forget to celebrate small wins. Take time to look back on how far you've come. Once a week, write down your wins. They don't have to be big. Maybe you had a tough conversation you'd been avoiding. Maybe you finally said no to something that didn't serve you. These reflections remind you that you're growing. They give you proof that you're capable. And that proof is the foundation of real confidence. Let's not sugarcoat this. Building confidence is an emotional roller coaster. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Some days it might feel like you're starting from scratch again. That's normal. Growth isn't linear. It's messy and uncomfortable, but every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you want to be. Confidence isn't about never feeling fear or doubt again. Those feelings are always going to show up. Confidence is about not letting them control you. It's about moving forward anyway. If you're the type who likes evidence, let's talk about science. Studies have shown that practices like gratitude, affirmations, and mindfulness can literally rewire your brain. Every time you focus on your strengths or celebrate a win, you're creating new neural pathways. Over time, these pathways get stronger. This isn't just fluff, it's neuroscience in action. It's like training a muscle. Your brain adapts to what you repeatedly do. When you consistently focus on positivity and self-belief, you're essentially teaching your brain to default to confidence. It's like you are upgrading your mental software for success, right? This means confidence isn't just an abstract quality, it's a skill you can build with practice. Start small. Small actions might feel insignificant at first, but over time they'll transform how you see yourself and approach challenges. The ripple effect of building confidence extends beyond your mindset. When you walk with confidence, it's impossible for others not to take notice. Your posture changes, your tone of voice becomes stronger, and your interactions exude a quiet certainty. Confidence is magnetic. It draws opportunities, connections, and respect. But it's not about being perfect. True confidence isn't about just knowing everything or never making mistakes. It's about having the belief in yourself to face whatever life throws your way and knowing you have what it takes to overcome it. It's the ability to say, I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out. Or, yes, I failed, but I'm learning. Confidence thrives on self-compassion and also courage to keep going despite setbacks. So, don't wait for the stars to align or for a magical moment to feel confident. Start where you are, with what you have. Confidence isn't a destination, it's a journey, built step by step. And here's the beauty of it. Confidence grows with action. Each time you step beyond your comfort zone, you're winning, no matter how small the move. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, or simply saying no when you mean it, these moments add up. Each one reinforces the belief that you are capable, worthy, and strong. It's like building muscle. Of course, there will be moments when self-doubt sneaks in, but that's just part of the journey. Confidence isn't about never feeling insecure. It's about refusing to let those feelings hold you back. It's about showing up anyway, even when you're scared or uncertain. The next time you would catch yourself hesitating, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? More often than not, the answer will reveal that the fear is manageable and the potential reward is worth it. Because the truth is, the more risks you take, the more you'll realize how strong you truly are. And resilience is a key part of the confidence equation. Every time you face a challenge or experience a setback, you have a choice to let it define you or let it refine you. Failure isn't the opposite of confidence. It's a stepping stone for growth. The most confident people aren't the ones who have never failed, but they're the ones who failed, learned, and kept going. Pause and think back to a moment when you faced a challenge and emerged stronger than before. Did you notice that how much stronger and more self-assured you felt afterward? That's because confidence is born from challenges. It's in those moments when you rise after falling, when you prove to yourself that you can handle life's curveballs, that true confidence takes root. So what are you waiting for? Start taking the first steps today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There will never be one. Start now and take control of your future. Only you can unlock your potential. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the next video for more great content.